Woe be the poor unfortunate soul who falls off this platform. He'll have time to recite the entire Lord's Prayer before he hits the ground. Hi everybody. I'm just standing on my back terrace overlooking Patronville Lake. And it's been some time since the last Realm video, but I've been doing a bit of work here in the Realm, and I thought maybe I'd show some of it to you guys. Now the first thing you might notice is I removed the lanterns from these posts and I put some candles down. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work in the long term. I may very well put the lanterns back. But down this way, or perhaps we should go this way. I've been doing a lot of work to the mailbox system. This house now has a redstone mailbox. So does this house. I wouldn't exactly call this a house, but I put a box here also. And one there outside of Charlie's house. This lot has one also. This is Blue Car's lot. I hope I said that right. Now they haven't started construction yet. And these houses along the lake all have redstone boxes. As a matter of fact, every citizen in Patronville, minus 2 players, now have redstone boxes. And the 2 players that don't have boxes don't have houses yet. Now, this is Sev's house, and I didn't really want to screw up his front fascia, so I put 2 boxes on either, well, 2 lights on either side, and they're not really visible from inside. Well, I guess just barely. So Sev, if you don't like this, just leave a comment down below and I'll change it. So yes, I figured it was high time for all these houses to be connected to the grid. And I suppose we can, let me just get some smooth stone. I have have the lines going down here. Let me just block this up. And I have all these lines color-coded. Now you can see bedrock. This is a subway line going off that way. But all of these lines are color-coded. So if either myself or the postmaster needs to repair a line, they know exactly where the lines go. There's another subway in there. That's the one that goes to the underground village. Now we're currently on level 40. And there are many more levels below us to go. Case in point, here's another line. So you can see all the way up. I've got them all pretty much stacked on top of one another. Starting with pink and yellow, gray, blue, purple, and red. So in this ravine, if I can fly here, why won't it let me? There we go. You can see this set of lines at this end. There are a few more lines going this way. These are the ones to Destiny King and Death the Kid, to their houses. And there are more lines going to the other houses that aren't on the beach. So we'll just head back to this set. So this is running underneath the beach. And then right here I have the lines kind of alternating. So I have one here, and then so on and so forth all the way up. And I used a bit of a different method to get the redstone up into the control room. I used these pistons with honey blocks, one for each. Kind of makes things look a little bit cleaner. I didn't have to dig a bunch of tunnels. So this is all brand new. I just did this over Christmas break. And I am not really... This is the first kind of redstone project I've done to this scale. I do have some other lines going down to the other part, the other section. You can see all the way down there. The blue one is at the very bottom. So while it may not be the most clean job, it's functional. And now everybody in Patronville has a redstone box. Minus 2 players, but like I said, they don't have houses yet anyway. Whoops. So that is one of the projects that I've been working on. Can't seem to get out. There we go. And I don't think I have any mail. I'll just check quick. No. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's go down this way to City Hall. Now this is level 1, but let's go down to level 2. Down this way. Now, this is the level that has all of the city council offices. And, for example, this is Mason's office. He's the director of public works. And Mason hasn't modified his office. It's exactly how I built it. And I built these offices to look half decent. But the end user is welcome to modify them, just so long as they remain in this footprint. Now I'm not sure if this wall can be modified or not, because it may back against this. Yeah, it goes against this elevator. But I'm pretty sure Jazz's office is, yeah, exactly the same. I think Pink she put a different carpet down. And then Crazy Legs, his office is the same. But if we go to this side, Glenn's office is quite a bit different. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Then our postmaster, son of HD, we call him Sono. He's modified his office as well. He's our resident Redstone guru. I expect that if he watches this video, he'll have a good laugh at my Redstone efforts down in the post office. Now, Etc. has modified her office as well. And out of all the offices, I think this is probably my favorite. It's like a jungle in here. And Trevor Patton, the Archbishop of Patronville, doesn't look like he's done anything to his office yet. But I didn't come down here to show you the offices. Up until recently, this was a library, but I have made 2 more offices ready for future city council members. These are a little bit larger than the other ones. We don't have any more council members at the moment, but when the time comes, we have offices ready to go. So let's head back up and out. One of our residents named Spicy Rib Sauce has been very active, and I commissioned him to build a new trolley station at the top of Main Street. I'm not having any luck with doors today. So the moon is on its way up. Here's City Hall and the walkway over to my building. I used to have a tall skyscraper here, but I demolished it and built this 1940s style office building. And I have a direct access to both the post office and all of the levels of the city subway system. But the subway and the trolley are 2 different entities. The trolley is a snake-like track that winds its way through the city streets. And it, other than the 12th Avenue trolley station that goes the entire length of the city, and the Patronville Beach trolley station, the trolley never really had a concrete starting point until now. And you can see the clock tower in the distance. That, my friends, is the all-new North Trolley Station. Now, Spicy was going for a King's Cross vibe, and Spicy did one heck of a job. I mean, this place is outstanding, in my opinion. Wide promenade decks, benches, bell, minecarts up top, some really cool lighting, and a view up into the clock tower. So this track on the right is the main track, and this one on the left services Phase 5. It was necessary to redo the Phase 5 track when I rezoned the lots. Now, eventually there will be another trolley station like this on the south side of town, but as of this video, there isn't a structure. Now, Sono, if you're watching this video, I left you a message originally commissioning you to build that trolley station if you were up for it. And I also asked etc. if she was interested in it as well. Now, I'm not sure if either of you know that I have those messages in your mailbox, but if you watch this video, then feel free to, if it's something that you want to take on, go right ahead. I've got the lot marked out. It's a double lot on the south side of town. And if you wouldn't mind building a clock tower like this, facing the main street, it's called Commerce Street on the south side. This is something else. Very pleased with how this turned out. Maybe I'll take a screenshot right here. Trying to get the whole thing in here might be kind of tough. Just bear with me here. That should do it. Beauty. So what else is new? I do have an ongoing project at the Underground Village shopping mall. It's a movie theater. I haven't found the time to finish that off yet, which is kind of funny because I put many hours into the Redstone mailboxes. I did do some work here at the Quarry, and the Quarry is below this public works building. And with all the new levels in Minecraft, I figured it was only fitting to extend the quarry down. So this was the old ground level. Now, as you can see, it now goes a lot further. And I happened upon this interesting amethyst cave. I should say I hadn't run across this type of cave before mining into this one. So now that's quite a ways up. this is neat. I'd like to run across something like this in my survival world, but I haven't had that luxury yet. Maybe someday. Now here's a ladder to get back up. But it's much quicker to fly. Woe be the poor unfortunate soul who falls off this platform. He'll have time to recite the entire Lord's Prayer before he hits the ground. So that mammoth mine sits rather unassumingly underneath this public works yard. And I feel like I should expand on why this is here. We had a citizen named, well, we called him Bass. And this was his commercial lot. And he made that big quarry, but never ended up building on this lot. So rather than reassign it to somebody else, I wanted to maintain the integrity of his build. So I claimed the surface as parking for the city grader and street sweeper, while keeping his quarry intact. So I think that just about does it. There are some new builds, but I think I'm gonna hold off on showing those to you. I'm not 100% sure if they are all finished. Here's Trevor's house. Not 100% sure if these windows were here last time I was down here. Yeah, I think these windows might be new. Or maybe I'm just blind as a bat. Maybe they've been here all along. And also change these candles around. Now, at the time of this video, I am gearing up in my survival world to battle, or not to battle, but to go down into the jungle temple that I discovered. And we're going to be doing that in the next survival series video. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, I appreciate you watching, Stay safe, and God bless.